Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Listen, don't mind me, okay? I am in between hairstyles, so I have to rock this this beanie, okay? Because y'all don't need to see.
Don't like
You
that.
just don't need to see. Listen, as you already know, I'm Bonnie. How you doing? Welcome to Story Time. And if you don't know, this is Auntie Shelly on the beat. But that's if my hair wasn't so tight, I'll tell you, I'd still do it for myself. My head is a little tight. But you already know that Auntie Shelly is a whole grandmother. So if y'all already met Genesis, but if she sneak in the camera, don't mind it, okay? Don't mind it. Listen, hold on. This is not working for me. It's all right. Listen.
Actually, your little thingy's out.
Oh, girl, it hurts.
Oh.
Y'all see what I've been doing. I've been working hard, okay? It is thank you. One portion of it. It is a whole Wednesday. Dang, these days are be going quick. So as you know, we're going to go get into Isaiah 43. What a sweet reminder he likes to give us.
Brother Morgan, yes, we're on time.
Did y'all see that eye? I don't know if it was an eye roll or an eye close. Because my cousin liked to play so much. All right, listen. Isaiah 43. Tune in if you can listen.
To get the camera.
Right.
Okay, go make Bonnie something. How you just gonna
don't
make
me something for after story time. Okay. All right. Isaiah 43 and it reads, "But now thus says Yahuwah, that created you, O Jacob, and he that formed you, O Israel. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by your name, and you are mine. When you pass through the water, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon you. For I am Yahuwah Elaheka, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. I gave Egypt for your ransom, Cush and Siva for you. Since you were precious in my sight, you have been honorable, and I have loved you. Therefore will I give men for you and people for your life. Fear not, for I am with you, and I will bring your seed from the east and gather you from the west. And I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him." Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That is such a beautiful love letter.
Yes.
Well, you guys, we are in a new book. Okay, first off, the book of Abraham. Good, okay? Good.
Good stuff.
If you didn't listen to Storytime with the book of Abraham, just shut this whole thing down and go back.
Yeah.
We forgive you.
Get that background.
Get that background, because it points you right to who you are.
Us.
It
points you right to you.
Yes, absolutely. Shalom. So we are in a new book, and all of our books we're reading out of Bereshit.
You got that one. You got this
I think I like it now.
down.
I think I like it now. And it's no, mommy. And it is just pronounced just the beginnings. Okay, so we purchased this book on St0ry.net, not .com, and make sure if you purchase in a book to use your Storytime discount. All right, Auntie Shelly, break down the new book that we're gonna read. Well, you can't break it down, but you can introduce it.
Yes. So we are on page 210 for those of you who have the book, and we're about to read the Apocalypse of Moses. Moses got a whole apocalypse.
Listen, I'm just like, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I waiting? Let's get into it. All right. Say no more. The Apocalypse of Moses. This is a story of Adam and Eve after they had gone out of paradise. And Adam knew his woman, Chua, and went upwards to the sun rising, and abode there 18 years and 2 months. And Chua conceived and bore 2 sons, Cain and Abel.
How you just go?
Because I'm not about to deal with that 13-letter name.
That says photos. Look, Adia photos. That's
What's
okay.
the second one?
Oh, good. Okay.
You're right. The second
Ambulance.
one. Exactly. I can't even laugh right now, man. Oh.
Amenities.
Amenities. That's what his name was gonna be. So listen, they have his Hebrew name, and so Adia Photos was who was called Cain, and Amalamps
was called
Abel.
Yeah.
Abel.
It's Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel, y'all. Okay.
But look, they were out of the garden 18 years and 2 months.
Yep, 18 years and 2 months. See, this is the background that the regular Bible don't give you. We about to get in it. All right. And after this, Adam and Chua were with one another, and while they were sleeping, Chua said to Adam, her husband, Adonai, Adam, behold, I have seen in a dream this night the blood of my son, Havel, and he went on drinking it without pity. But he begged him to leave him a little of it. Yet he did not hearken to him, but gulped down the whole. Now did it stay in his stomach? But no, nor did it stay in his stomach, but it came out of his mouth. So he vomited. And Adam said, let us arise and go and see what has happened to them. I fear lest the adversary may be assailing them somewhere. And they both went and found Havel or Abel, murdered by the hand of Cain, his brother. And Yah said to Michael, the archangel, say to Adam, do not reveal the secret that you know to Cain, your son, for he is a son of wrath. But do not grieve, for I will give you another son in his stead. He shall show to you all that you shall do.
Oh, so this is telling us when they found him murdered. Like she had a dream, they went and found him and he's murdered. So this is before Yahuwah spoke to Cain.
Yes.
Because he's saying, don't say anything.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Ooh, okay. Thus spoke the archangel to Adam, but he kept his word in his heart. And Chua was with him, though they grieved concerning Abel their son. And after this, Adam knew Chua his woman, and she conceived and bore Seth, or Sheth. And Adam said to Chua, see, we have begotten a son in place of Abel, whom Cain slew. Let us give glory and sacrifice to Yahuwah. And Adam begat 30 sons and 30 daughters, and Adam lived 930 years. Now, what I can tell you, what I did not know was he had that many kids.
Oh, yeah, they had a lot of kids.
So all of y'all that have 5 kids, listen, you ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
10 kids, oh, that's something.
Some
but
people
you
got
ain't got
14
nothing.
kids.
Right. This brother had 60, okay?
Yep.
60 kids altogether.
Okay.
And he fell sick and cried with a loud voice and said, let all my sons come to see me, that I may see them before I die. And all assembled, for the earth was divided into 3 parts. And Sheth, his son, said to him, Father Adam, what is your complaint? And he said, my children, I am crushed by the burden of trouble. And they said to him, what is trouble? And Seth answered and said to him, have you called to mind, Father, the fruit of paradise of which you used to eat, and have been grieved in yearning for it? If this is so, tell me, and I will go and bring you fruit from paradise. For I will set dung upon my head and will weep and pray that Yah will hearken to me and send his angel and bring me a plant from paradise. And I will bring it to you that your trouble may cease from you. Adam said to him, nay, my son Seth, but I have much sickness and trouble. Seth said to him, and how has this come upon you? And Adam said to him, when Yah made us, me and your mother, he didn't listen, that
me and your mom.
Me and your mama, one wife to one man.
Yep.
Through whom I die. He gave us power to eat of every tree which is in paradise. But concerning that one only, he charges not to eat of it. And through this one we are to die. And the hour drew nigh for the angels who were guarding your mother to go up and worship Yah. And I was far from her, and the enemy knew that she was alone and gave to her. And she ate of the tree of which she had been told not to eat. Then she gave also to me to eat. And Yah was wroth with us. And Yah came into paradise and called me to and called to me in a terrible voice and said, Adam, where are you? And why do you hide from my face? Shall the house be able to hide itself from its builder? And he said to me, since you have abandoned my covenant, I have brought upon your body 72 strokes. The trouble of the first stroke is a pain of the eyes. The second stroke, an affection of the hearing. And likewise, in turn, all the strokes shall befall you. And he said this to his sons. Adam sorely groaned and said, what shall I do? I am in great distress. And Chua wept and said, Adam, rise up and give me half of your trouble, and I will endure it. For it is on my account that this has happened to you. On my account you are beset with toils and troubles. But Adam said to Chua, arise and go with my son Seth, near to paradise, and put earth upon your heads, and weep and pray to Yah to have mercy upon me, and send his angel. Yes, ma'am, 60 children. And doing it well. Paradise, and give me of the tree of which the oil flows, and bring it to me. And I shall anoint myself, and shall have rest from my complaint. Then Seth and Chua went towards paradise, and Chua saw her son, and a wild beast assailing him. And Chua wept and said, woe is me. If I come to the day of the resurrection, all those who have sinned will curse me, saying, Chua has not kept the commandments of Yah. And she spoke to the beast, you wicked beast, do you not fear to fight with the image of Yah? How was your mouth open? How was your teeth made strong? How did you not call to mind your subjection? For long ago were you made subject to the image of Yah. Then the beast cried out and said, listen, I love.
Yeah. Remember, this is recounting a little bit of what they wrote down also, but there's a little bit more details coming out. Yeah.
Says, glad to hear Chua was a stand-up woman. We need more of those.
Whatever.
I'm not even going to touch that.
Yeah, me either.
Boy, temptation was... I'm not going to. All right. Going further into the pettiness, okay? It is not our concern, and this is the beast talking. It is not our concern, Chua, your greed and your welling, but your own. For it is from you that the rules of the beast has arisen. How was your mouth open to eat of the tree concerning which Yah enjoined you not to eat? On this account, our nature also has been transformed. Now, therefore, you cannot endure it. If I begin to reprove you, like you ain't gonna. If I had more to say to you, you ain't gonna be able to take it, ma'am.
Yep. He was like, "We mad at you. Basically, we're upset.
Right.
You changed our nature.
That's why we don't
opened
remember.
your mouth to eat that
right.
fruit.
You said how you don't recall.
That's why I bit him. Yeah.
I wouldn't have to worry about recalling subjection if you wouldn't have put your mouth on that fruit.
Yep.
Keep your mouth closed. Listen, Brother James, don't you write a silent or nothing on here. Then Seth spoke to the beast, close your mouth and be silent and stand off from the image of Yah until the day of judgment. And that's crazy because day of judgment, all the beasts that ate or bit, you got to bring, you're coming into judgment as well. Then the beast said to Seth, behold, I will stand off from the image of Yahuwah. And he went to his lair. That's crazy.
Even the beast knows. When Seth brought that up, the beast knew, oh, I'm going to be accountable for this, so let me back off.
Absolutely.
You said, so let me back off.
Yep.
I recognize your authority.
Yes.
Yes, that you're right. I am going to get judged. Let me back off. Go to my lair. I'm going home.
Let me stay in my lane.
That's his house. I'm going home. Yep. Okay, you're right.
And then look, and then again, I said this when we were reading the book of Adam and Eve before, how we are to see each other, and how she saw the image of Elohim.
Yep.
And he said, how do you even come incorrect towards the image of Yah? We have to see each other that way, because when we see each other that way, we won't be saying silence. Hashtag Brother James. All right. And Seth went with Chua near paradise, and they wept there and prayed to Yah to send his angel and give them the oil of mercy. And we learned that there was an oil of mercy. And Yah sent the archangel Michael, and he spoke to Seth, man of Yah, do not weary yourself with prayers and entreaties concerning the tree which flows with oil to anoint your father Adam. For it shall not be yours now, but in the end of times. Then shall all flesh be raised up from Adam till that great day, when all that shall be of the holy people. Then shall the delights of paradise be given to them, and Yah shall be in their midst. And they shall no longer sin before his face, for their evil heart shall be taken from them, and there shall be given them a heart of understanding, the good, and to serve Yah only. But you go back to your father, for the term of his life has been fulfilled, and he will live 3 days from today and will die. But when his soul is departed, you shall behold the awful scene of his passing.
He's saying, don't even start praying, because it's not gonna work this time. Like you knew the consequences, and that's it. But in the last days, don't worry.
We are all gonna come together.
Yep.
Thus spoke the angel and departed from them. He said what he needed to say and left, bounced, okay? And Seth and Chua came to the hut where Adam was laid. And Adam said to Chua, what have you wrought in us? You have brought upon us great wrath, which is death, holding it over all our race. And he said to her, call all our children and our children's children, and tell them the manner of our transgression. Then said Chua to them, hear all my children and children's, and I will relate to you how the enemy deceived us. It befell that we were guarding the paradise, each of us the portion allotted to us from Yah. Now I guarded in my lot the west and the south, but the devil went to Adam's lot, where the male creatures were. For Yah divided the creatures, all the males he gave to your father, and all the females he gave to me. And the devil spoke to the serpent, saying, rise up, come to me, and I will tell you a word whereby you may profit. So this is so powerful, because the enemy has to find something in you that he can relate to.
Yes. Yeah.
There was plenty of animals, as you can see, because all the male animals went with Adam and all the females. So why did he go to the serpent?
Yeah. On the male side.
On the male side. So they shared some kind of characteristics.
Yep. And he knew I could get him.
Because I see a little bit of me.
Yeah. There's something in him. Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy. What characteristics do you possess? Okay. Let me see. Where am I? 16?
You are 16.
And the devil spoke to the serpent, saying, rise up, come to me, and I will tell you a word whereby you may have profit. And he arose and came to him. See, he said he heard money. Like what? Profit. And the devil said to him, I hear that you are wiser than all the beasts, and I have come to counsel you. Why do you eat of Adam's tares and not of the paradise? Rise up, and we will cause him to be cast out of paradise, even as we were cast out through him. The serpent said to him, I fear lest Adonai be wroth with me. The devil said to him, fear not, only be my vessel, and I will speak through your mouth words to deceive him.
Yeah, but notice how he's saying, oh, you're wiser than all the beasts, all that compliment.
Right.
Giving them all that smooth talk. And then he says, why do you eat of Adam's tares? Like why are you a second class citizen?
Right. Trying to make him look like he's missing something, or he's being left out of something. But he was eating the best of everything.
Yes. Yeah, because it wasn't nothing there but the best.
Nothing but the best. But if you don't know what you truly have, then you'll listen to somebody that don't know nothing.
Yeah. He got him all thinking that you got second class food. Why you gotta be taught? Listen to Adam.
Right.
You could be running things.
And then he's like, don't worry. He's like, no, if I do it, I feel like my father gonna be mad at me. He's like, listen, it ain't gonna be you.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna use your body.
I'll speak the words.
And I'm gonna use your mouth, but it's gonna be my words, not even you.
Yep. And the serpent already knew Adonai is going to be wroth
with me.
Not upset, wroth.
Come on, TH. Everybody say it with wrath.
Which means that's some serious consequences.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he knew it.
He knew it. And still chose to be used. And instantly he hung himself from the wall of paradise. And when the angels ascended to worship Yah, then Satan appeared in the form of an angel and sang hymns like the angels. And I bent over the wall and saw him like an angel. But he said to me, are you Chua? And I said to him, I am. What are you doing in paradise? And I said to him, Yah set us to guard and to eat of it. The devil answered through the mouth of the serpent, you do well, but you do not eat of every plant. And I said, yeah, we eat of all, save one only, which is in the midst of paradise, concerning which Yah charged us not to eat of it. For he said to us, on the day on which ye eat of it, you shall die the death. Then the serpent said to me, may Yah live, but I am grieved on your account, for I would not have you ignorant. But arise, come hither, hearken to me, and eat and mind the value of that tree. But I said to him, I fear lest Yah be wroth with me, as he told us. And he said to me, fear not, for as soon as you eat of it, you too shall be as Yah. In that you shall not know good and evil. In that you shall know good and evil. But Yah perceived this, that you would be like him. So he envied you and said, ye shall not eat of it. Nay, do you give heed to the plant, and you will see its great glory. Yet I fear to take of the fruit. And he said to me, come hither, and I will give it to you. Follow me. See, some things you just don't have time for.
Yeah.
You can't be having, you know how the enemy will give stories in your head?
Yeah.
You can't have time for that mess. That is shenanigans.
He's talking about Yah is envious of you. Come on, why?
First off, you were already like him.
Yes.
You were in his image when he created you.
And you talk to him every Sabbath.
What
is he jealous of?
What is he jealous
of that he has envious
when
of?
When Yahuwah is talking to you, he sees himself. How can he be jealous of
You're
himself?
the image of him.
How is he jealous?
See, you fall for the okie doke because it's that sweet talk.
It's that sweet talk. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of a story where a lady was saying like how her husband was joining, learning this truth. Mm-hmm. And then eventually somebody else came to him and was like, you don't need to know all that. And eventually he went back into the system that we came out of.
Yep, they probably went there. All you need to know is Jesus.
That's it. And he was getting it though. This person was really like, he was like, that makes sense. But somebody else came along that meant something to him.
Yeah.
And snatched thing
it right away.
And now he
smooth
going
talk.
hard.
That's why you gotta be careful with that smooth talk.
And who you allowed to be in your ear.
Yeah.
And you gotta be like, listen, you ain't got to be overly confident. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying be big-headed at all. Mm-hmm. But when you know who you are and who you belong to, hold on to that.
Yeah.
It don't have to be a cockiness, nothing. Listen, the meek shall inherit the earth. Okay, be meek.
Yes. And listen to people's words. Mm-hmm. Listen to what they're saying. Most of the time they take it down a decibel like, hey, baby, you know I love you.
That's what they be doing at each other?
That's what they be doing. They be trying to run game. And I try to sing a little song.
That's right. Look.
That's why you gotta know who you are
in this
thing. That's right. You better know who you are.
And that way, game recognize game. Like,
yes.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Or you will fall for it.
You will.
Every time.
Every time. And you're human. You can. Yeah. If you let emotion get into that driving seat, baby, emotion will put that throw that thing in drive. Okay.
So no matter who it is, start asking them some questions. Or really, why do you think that? They'll back off. When they back off, it ain't real.
It ain't real. All right, y'all. Hey, Auntie Gwen, I see you. All right. And I opened to him, and he walked.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Remember, she opened it up.
She opened it up. Okay. And I opened to him, and he walked a little way, then turned and said to me, I have changed my mind and I will not give it to you. Wow. To eat until you swear to me to give it also to your man. And I said, what sort of oath shall I swear to you? Yet would I know, I say to you, by the throne of Yahuwah and by the Caribbean, some kind of angel, by the Caribbean.
Wait, where you at?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a type of angel.
Yeah. And the tree of life. I will give it also to my man to eat. And when he had received the oath from me, he went and poured upon the fruit the poison of his wickedness, which is lust, the root and beginning of every sin. And he bent the branch on the earth, and I took of the fruit and ate.
He set her up.
All the way.
He set her
First
up.
off, and he didn't even grab the fruit.
Because he can't.
He bent the branch,
yes.
and he made her grab it.
Yes, because it has to be her choice.
Gotta be her choice.
He can't force it down her. He gonna say, you picked that.
Right.
You ate it.
Right.
I didn't force it on you. All I did was bend the branch.
Right. Fall for the okie doke. Okay. She fell hard for it too. First off, when he sat there and said, I changed my mind, we got a whole problem.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah. Because she trying to act like, because he needed her to do that oath. I need you to. Why she making oaths with him?
And he already lying.
And by the throne and the angels and the tree of life. You just oathing all over the place.
She oathing it all just to be like something that she already was.
Yes.
You already was that.
Yes. You giving up your whole birthright. The right to approach the throne, the right to approach the angels. Because remember, they lost all that. Yes, because they lost all that.
The intimacy with Yahuwah.
And the right to the tree of life. You lost all that.
You gave it up. Just for him to say, listen.
For a smooth talking serpent.
Ooh, family, please know who you are. So you not giving up your birthright. So many of us have already given up our birthright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why you got to go take it back.
Take it back. Take it back. Wow.
I'm a manipulator at its finest. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And then he says, the poison, look, wickedness.
Did you not see him pour the poison on it?
Yes. I just caught that now.
Looking at him?
Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was just thinking about all the things that she gonna be like. Not really like, bro, woman, you already that. But he said, which is lust, which is the beginning of every sin. Everything starts with lust. It's the beginning of wickedness. Wow.
She was shame on you. You know her, Brother James. Just wait till we get the part, y'all part.
Right. And in that very hour, my eyes were open, and I knew forthwith that I was bare of the righteousness with which I had been clothed. And I wept and cried to him and said to him, why have you done this to me, in that you have deprived me of my glory with which I was clothed? And it's so funny because in the 66, it never says that. It just says, to give you that leaf.
Yeah.
She was clothed with that.
Yeah. They just started
and all of a sudden,
clothes.
and all of a sudden she just realized she was naked.
Yeah.
But this hits different when it says, oh, I realize I no longer have my righteousness.
Yes. And that oath.
Look, this is why it matters, y'all. Truth connects. All right. Why have you done this to me, in that you have deprived me of the glory with which I was clothed? But I wept also about the oath which I had sworn. But he descended from the tree and vanished.
Always
gone.
hit the road.
Brother said, all right, good. I'm out.
Because she already did that oath. She already ate it. She gotta do. I'm good.
At this point, Chua should have just taken a whole L and just like you were so mad, I would have just had to go back on the oath. I'm not letting him.
Yeah.
Because obviously you wanted him.
Yeah.
I changed my mind. I can't let you have this until you let your man taste it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the real target was your husband.
Yes. Yes.
So I would have just like
head, yeah.
Just like he bounced out, I would have bounced out
on that. I'm bouncing too, yeah.
Would have bounced out on that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't have this mindset thing. Okay. Let me see. And I began to seek in my nakedness in my part for leaves to hide my shame, but I found none. For as soon as I had eaten, the leaves showered down from all the trees in my part, except the fig tree only. But I took leaves from it and made for myself a girdle, and it was from the very same plant which I had eaten.
Yep.
No apple.
No. Fig tree. And notice all the other trees say, you ain't getting my leaves.
Right.
Bye-bye.
We ain't, listen, we ain't about to be on that.
No, I'm not getting judged for that.
They was like, we out.
You are not getting a leaf off of here.
Listen, and then on the other book, I don't know if it was the book that we just read. I think it was. It was the book of Abraham. I think.
When they were talking about the figs.
And when he was talking about
that
the
wouldn't
fig,
bear or something.
No, the fig that represented.
Oh, Yashrael. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because figs are supposed to produce all year.
Life.
Yep.
Wow.
And only the tree she ate from would give her leaves.
Yep.
Because he was like, wow. Because maybe that fig tree felt guilty because maybe the fig tree was supposed to go, no, you ain't eating me.
When he pulled it down.
Maybe he was supposed to bounce back. Like she not, maybe he could have resisted and didn't.
Maybe, because
now he feel bad, like, oh, I'm gonna give her some leaves because I shouldn't have fell for it.
I shouldn't have. Listen, Auntie Cammie, she says mission accomplished. Gone.
Yes,
absolutely, girl. With the dust behind him. Okay. Says, but I let me see. And I cried out in that very hour, Adam, where are you? Rise up, come to me, and I will show you a great secret. But when your father came, I spoke to him words of transgression, which have brought us down from our great glory. For when he came, I opened my mouth, and the devil was speaking. And I began to exhort him and said, come hither, Adam, hearken to me and eat of the fruit of the tree of which Yah told us not to eat of. Yah told us not to eat of it. And you shall be as an Elohim, little God.
And as an Elohim.
Yes.
Like, you're going to be just like him.
As
but little. Yeah. Little E.
Like a type of.
Yeah.
Because it says as an Elohim.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be like him, but you're going to be like something
Elohim.
like that.
Yeah. A little like Jewish.
I was thinking that. I can't laugh. My brain's too tight.
Girl, the real thing, it's an issue. You know.
Yeah. Elohim-ish type of situation. And then I like how she was like, look, let me tell you, let me put it up. Just eat of this fruit that he told us not to eat of. So I'm telling you, but you're going to eat of it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, Sister Lauren, the tree was manipulated too.
Yep. And your father answered and said, I fear lest Yah be wroth with me. And I said to him, fear not. For as soon as you have eaten, you shall know good and evil. And speedily I persuaded him, and he ate, and straightway his eyes were open, and he too knew his nakedness. And he said to me, O wicked woman, what have I done to you that you have deprived me of your glory, of the glory of Yahuwah? Wow.
But she told you what she was doing, and you should not have trusted her in that instance.
And the crazy thing is they already knew good. Mm-hmm. They didn't know evil. Mm-hmm. So Hasatan wasn't satisfied with you just knowing good, because he says, and you shall know good and evil.
No, they knew righteousness.
Yeah. But you didn't know no evil.
Right. Exactly.
So did you really need it just so you can know good and evil?
And what you should have been asking Grandpa Adam is, why you got leaves on?
Right. You didn't notice? Listen, bro,
is that
you
that
blind?
the new style in Paris?
Right, in paradise?
You trying something new? Is that what's these leaves?
Why is this singer sewing kit here?
Yeah. What is that about?
When did you learn how to sew?
Yeah. What's up with that? See, he was asking the wrong questions.
He didn't have a spirit of Hermes in him.
Yeah, no.
Or a spirit of Abraham. None of that was there. None of it. Brother ignored the fact that she just had leaves all on her body.
Yeah. Look at the signs.
Sure, her hairstyle was different too. Look.
Some light had to have left.
Absolutely. She was looking more melanated than usual.
Yeah. Oh, can't you see the signs? Something ain't right.
Something ain't it. But he wasn't there. Now he got enough to have a full-fledged attitude.
Yeah. Oh, wicked woman.
And I feel like it was a cuss word back then, but
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was.
Ain't gonna put no words in
I'm
his
sure
mouth.
wicked is not. I mean, nobody wants to be called wicked now, but back then it was.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a whole, and I'm sure he was like this. If it was ever a time he wanted to fight, I'm sure it was that time. But don't hold me to that. Listen. And in the same hours, we heard the angel, Michael.
Archangel.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Don't mess with Michael.
Right. We heard the archangel, Michael, blowing his shofar and calling to the angels and saying, Thus says Yah, come with me to paradise and hear the judgment with which I shall judge Adam. So they didn't watch this whole thing then. They didn't watch it. Soon as he said what he said, the shofar was blown.
It blew.
Like, I was just going to see if you was going to take the bait. She did.
And he said, I need to take care of this problem now.
Yeah, he didn't wait on it.
Who said I need to take care of this problem right now? Let's go.
And when Yah appeared in paradise, mounted on the chariot of his cherubim, with the angels proceeding before him and singing hymns of praises, all the plants of paradise, both of your father's lot and mine, broke out into flowers. Look, they praised.
Yes.
And the throne of Yah was fixed where the tree of life was.
Whole thing coming down.
And Yah called Adam, saying, Adam, where are you? Can the house be hidden from the presence of his builder? Then your father answered, It is not because we do not think to be found by you, Adonai, that we hide, but I was afraid because I am naked and I was ashamed before your might, my master. Yah said to him, Who showed you that you are naked, unless you have forsaken my commandment, which I delivered you to keep? Then Adam called to mind the words which I spoke to him, saying, I will make you secure before Yah. And he turned and said to me, Why have you done this? And I said, The serpent deceived me. Yah said to Adam, Since you have disregarded my commandments and have hearkened to your woman, cursed is the earth in your labors. You shall work it, and it shall not give its strength. Thorns and thistles shall spring up for you, and in the sweat of your face shall you eat your bread. And you shall be manifold toils, and you shall be crushed by bitterness, but of sweetness you shall not taste. Weary shall you be, and you shall not rest. By heat you shall be tired, by the cold shall you be straitened. Abundantly shall you busy yourself. This sounds like what was going on with slavery and picking things, and seriously, it goes into that.
Well, for Adam, he's never had to work.
He ain't never had to work.
He ain't never had to do
all of that
this.
Still went through us too, because we will pick the cotton, but we never got to wear whatever we made. Right. We never benefited from it. Yep. We worked from day up.
Didn't benefit at all. Yeah.
Worked the ground, didn't get to reap the fruits. So that stuff still went through us, fell on us. Let me see what I said. What I came up.
Oh no, yeah, I think you're up. Yeah.
Oh, but you shall not be rich, and you shall grow fat. but come to no end. The beast over whom you did rule shall rise up in rebellion against you. You shall have, for you have not kept my commandments.
The whole animal kingdom got thrown
Yes,
off.
because they are rebelling against you. They mad at you.
They mad. They upset.
So listen, if you want to go to the woods, listen, it's not the time to play Dr. Doolittle, okay?
Yeah.
That animal is not going to listen to you.
And right now, animals are starting to rebel against men. They've always kind of been doing it, but they will. All you people going on them safaris in your little car, and this big old lions and stuff. And I don't know if some of you saw that picture somebody posted where the lion actually opened the door. Them animals are not stupid.
No, they're not. By
any means. They starting to say, you
absolutely. But notice who is in them safaris, though.
They trying them. Yep.
I ain't mad because I don't see a lot of us in there. We be having some common sense. I ain't saying that they lack. The other folks lack common sense. They just have a real thrill for nature that we don't have.
Yeah. Sister Lauren said, yeah.
Lauren says made more work for themselves, exactly how it feels when you sin, then have to fight the battles that sin comes with.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Dr. Doolittle. Yep.
Yeah. Ain't the time to play Dr. Doolittle.
Hey.
Them animals is mad at you. Okay?
Yes. And they was talking. We messed them all up. They was talking. They was communicating. They was.
Listen, I think there was a oneness.
Yeah,
it was a sense of community, even in the animal
with
kingdom.
The animals.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go tell, hey, can you go check and see such and such? And that little panther will do what you ask.
Yep.
And come back and tell you what you need to know.
Yep. You can go, Kimber, I need a pillow. Can I lay on you for a pillow? Sure.
Just don't slop. You know what I'm saying? There was some oneness. There was community.
Yes.
And here they just gave it up.
Gave it up.
Just ruined it all. Okay. And Yah turned to me and said, since you have hearkened to the serpent, turned a deaf ear to my commandment, you shall be in the throes of travail and intolerable agonies. You shall bear children in much trembling, and in 1 hour you shall come to the birth and lose your life from your sore trouble and anguish. But you shall confess and say, Yah, save me. And I will turn no more to the sin of flesh. And on this account, from your own words, I will judge you by reason of the enmity which the enemy has planted in you.
They say when a woman has baby, she's the nearest to death.
She's the nearest to death. Listen, I had 3 kids and I didn't have that experience. I didn't have my kids that way. And y'all knew I wasn't able to bear that. Yep. But they say that.
You are close to death.
Closer to death. And then you somehow forget that you were so close to death.
And go and make another one.
That you go ahead and do it again. I thought you said you was in labor for 18 hours. How do you do that?
And they went and had 60 of them.
60 of them. So she didn't mind being that close to death. At some point, it's like, listen.
60?
But then in the book of the Testament of Adam and Eve, remember her kids came out running.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it wasn't like babies.
Yeah. They came out like
walking.
Mature.
They came out walking. One of her kids gave her a blade of grass.
Yep.
Slid up out of that thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think that was Seth, actually. Can't remember.
It was one of them. I know they came.
One of her kids, yeah.
She had the baby. Yeah, I think it was Seth. She had Seth, pushed him out. He came walking out and gave her some grass. Can you imagine a whole 5-year-old, 6-year-old just walking out of you? Shoulders and all? Take that. No, ma'am. And did it 60 times, 59 more times. Crazy. But he turned to the serpent in great wrath and said, since you have done this and become a thankless vessel until you have deceived the innocent hearts, accursed you are among all beasts, and you shall be deprived of the victuals or foods of which you did eat, and shall feed on the dust all the days of your life. On your breasts and your belly shall you walk, and be robbed of hands and feet. There shall not be left of your ear nor wing, nor one limb of all that with which you did ensnare ensnare them in your malice and cause them to be cast out of paradise.
Mm-hmm. So snakes used to have wings and hands and feet. I mean,
Right.
like whatever that looked like.
Right.
Yeah, and walk upright. Now all of it's gone.
All of it.
You squirming. You ain't flying no more.
Linda said, better than a bowl of soup. Good. She talking about this lesson. All right.
Yeah.
And I will put enmity between you and her seed, and he shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel until the day of judgment.
Now we know that part, but until the day of judgment, they leave that out. Now, why would you leave out the end of a sentence?
Listen, they left all of that out.
Yeah, and they put that in, but and don't put the day of judgment.
They said, no, put it. No, what you doing, sir? He said, no. Let me see that pen. He put a period right there.
Yeah.
He said, they don't need to know until the day of judgment. Then people don't need to know that.
These people.
Wicked.
So in other words, when judgment day comes, you, Mr. Serpent, are going to stand before Yahuwah the way I made you.
Mm-hmm.
Not the way you are now in sin, the way I made you, you're going to stand before me in judgment.
Whew. Thus he spoke and bade the angel have us cast out of paradise. And as we were being driven out amid our loud lamentations, your father Adam besought the angels and said, leave me a little space that I may entreat Yah, that he have compassion on me and pity me, for I only have sinned. And they left off driving him, and Adam cried aloud and wept, saying, pardon me, O Yah, my deed. Then Yah said to the angels, why have you ceased from driving Adam from paradise? Why do you not cast him out? Is it I who have done wrong? Or is my judgment badly judged? Then the angels fell down on the ground and worshiped Yah, saying, you are just, O Yah, and you judge righteous judgment. See,
that's how close we were to the angels. They was trying to take up for Adam.
Listen, and they almost got smoked. Okay,
because I think they're thinking this is his son.
Listen, and they've been with Adam since he's been created.
Yes, and they know how close him and Yah are, so they probably figured, he gonna let him.
Yeah,
slide. That's
said,
like his son. I only
have sinned. Yes. Like only did this one thing.
Yeah, I'm sure I can convince him to
look over this one.
And the angels,
he said, wait a minute, was I the one that did this? I told them, and the day they eat, they should surely die. Drag them on. It was like it was cut.
Yep.
There was a line drawn right there.
And then them angels was popping to it. Okay, yeah, we sorry, like.
And snatched them. I can just imagine them taking them by the ankles, okay, and just go.
Sorry,
ahead.
You got to go.
You got to go. As if I don't even know you no more.
Yeah.
Because I don't recognize you no more. I don't see myself.
Yeah.
But Yah turned to Adam and said, I will not suffer you henceforward to be in paradise. And Adam answered and said, grant me, O Yah, of the tree of life, that I may eat of it before I am cast out. Then Yah spoke to Adam, you shall not take of it now, for I have commanded the angels with the flaming sword that turns every way to guard it from you, that you shall not taste of it. But you have the war which the adversary has put into you. Yet when you are gone out of paradise, if you should keep yourself from all evil, as one about to die, when again the resurrection has come to pass, I will raise you up, and then there shall be given to you the tree of life.
I remember we read about that, yes, and when they went and got him and put him back in paradise.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Thus spoke Yah and ordered us to be cast out of paradise. But your father Adam wept before the angels opposite paradise, and the angels said to him, what would you have us to do, Adam? And your father said to them, behold, you cast me out, but you can come back on tomorrow at 5:00 to do story time again. Because we got to go.
Oh.
We got to go, y'all. This is...
Gotta go.
I'm
this
looking
is
at
good.
This is
because even though we read Adam, this has like a little bit more
detail,
like a little bit more added to it.
And it's going to be even more, girl. Woo wee, it's going to be even more. Okay, listen. I'm going to stop.
But see how these match.
Yep, and you see that Adam and Eve didn't say nothing crazy or anything like that. It matches.
Yep.
What page was that? That page was 217.
Oh, she's trying to figure out where we left off.
We left on.
Wait, no, wait.
Yes, 217.
Yeah, 217.
Chapter 29. Wow, y'all. Wow.
It's good to read about our history, though.
Absolutely, and that reminds.
I'm glad I know all this stuff.
Same.
Yeah, because you feel like my grandma and grandpa.
But then he ain't
and then
playing.
You be like my grandma and grandpa, man.
Right. And the crazy thing is, you see the separation, and I'm sure it hurt the Most High to do Adam that way.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't recognize you no more.
And plus, I gave you a command. I have to follow through. I don't lie. I can't lie. And
on top of that, it's like you didn't guard.
Yeah.
He might have been looking out.
You opened the door. You opened the gate.
You literally let him in.
Mm-hmm.
He walked before you.
Yeah.
That's like you letting somebody in your house and they walking around your house like they pay a bill or two.
Yep.
Excuse me. You better act like you don't know where you are. Ask me where the bathroom is.
Yeah.
Don't
and
go
then
through
Adam
my cabinets.
listens to the wife like, Adam, you already knew the rules too.
Absolutely. So you didn't even and
you
your
didn't
focus.
ask a question.
She had a whole different clothes on. In fact, she came. I'm assuming that they didn't have no clothes on.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now, when you see your wife, she got on leaves.
Yep. From a fig tree. You didn't ask a question,
baby. What you got on? Where you get that from?
I'm sure she looked different.
I'm sure
because her righteousness left.
Absolutely, at least a little ashy. Okay.
I got a few questions,
but I'm sure she was a little ashy around everything. A little ashy, a little eczema came somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Something came. Okay?
A pimple, something. Something had to be different.
And you didn't ask?
Yeah.
But you said, and she said out of her mouth, I need you to eat what he told us not to eat. You were okay with that.
Yeah.
And then got mad.
Yeah. Because you have to know. You can't be
in order to make a choice.
Yeah, you can't be tricked into it or it doesn't count. That's why they can't trick us into the vaccine. It doesn't count.
And that's why they put things out because you have to send your agreement with it. That's why they put it in there.
Agree.
You got to come to, it's the same rules today. Mm-hmm. Hasatan has not changed. He still used the same stuff.
And then he leaves.
Out. Brother was gone.
You be looking for him for some help.
Listen, brother man was gone from the fifth floor, okay?
Where he at?
Where he go?
Where he at? He gouch.
In everything that he do.
Every scenario. He out.
He out.
When has he ever helped you? He helped you with your little lie. Then he was gone. He wasn't there when you got in trouble. Mm-mm. He wasn't standing in front of you like, don't whip her, don't whip her, don't whip the baby.
He was helping you, okay? He was the strength in your hand, okay? Then when it was all said and done, he was out. Just like a father. Thank him.
What? Huh, Lord?
My book came in 2 days and I wasn't expressed.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and it wasn't expressed. Yes. That's
right.
Because
they're in the US, so don't do expression because you're gonna get it quick anyway.
Right, so you are.
I should have told you that.
Let's see. Just like a father. Okay.
Laura, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Just like a father. Thank him. Maybe she
I'm not sure. But if you are purchasing a book, make sure you use your Storytime discount.
Yes.
And who knows? I know someone that ordered multiple books and they were able to get another discount on top of that. So who knows?
Yep. We want y'all to be educated just like us.
Look, educated, okay? Yeah, be educated, but don't be educated.
Yeah,
Okay?
don't be educated.
When you're educated, you be drinking your
That's
tea a
that
certain
fake,
way.
yeah.
You ain't
That's
got
that
time.
fake stuff. That's that Roman. Roman is educated. We educated.
There you go. Yeah, be educated, okay?
We got spice on our education.
Yes.
I got no sense.
Listen. All right. Well, I was trying to give Lauren some time to express that, but I'm
to tell us what she meant.
I'm not sure because I was talking a lot, but
maybe she meant the discipline. The father said something and he meant it.
I'll take that. I'll roll with that. Rolling. All right, y'all. Well, we'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. because it's Thursday, and we got our Thursdays be busy. So I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. 5
Not 10, 5.
5. On story time. Story time.
That's story time.
Yeah.
Oh, she said, my bad, y'all. Okay.
All right. That was a little Gentile-ish.